Welcome to Wizard Wednesday. It's so bright. It's so bright. Whew. Man. All right. Let's see. Oh, you know what I should do? I should probably make a little post to social media, right? If you're showing up and you're just in the chat, let me know, right? We'll get it rolling in a couple minutes. We're going to take it easy. We're going to have a relaxing day, and we're going to talk about some things. All right. Ooh, we should get some music going too. Let's see. What are we gonna play today? We did ambient last time. I think that was a pretty good choice. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm tired of that. Oh my goodness. What was it? Consequence of sound or something like that? It's just ridiculous. The metal is no good. All right. I'm pulling on Twitter too, right? Hello, Arya Snark. Hello, Salty. Fine to see you as well. All right. We'll do a little thing. Okay. Okay. All right. Here we go. It is going to be a very serene stream. Oh, first things first, because we do it every time. Every time. Tokyo Drift, brought to you by Mars Volta. No, that Mars Volta, that's not even... I love Mars Volta. That's not true, though. Tokyo Drift, produced by Mars Brewing. I bought it. I guess they didn't really bring it to you. They brought it to the liquor store where I used my money to buy it and then brought it home. Hello, Technoceros. That's a great name. All right. Cold brew coffee, 30 milligrams of CBD. For when you gotta wake the fuck up and chill the fuck out. Oh, yeah. That's the good stuff. All right. Whew. All right. So, I had some thoughts on what I would do today. If you watched last week, Weesai, holy shit, wait. Technoceros, who are you? I wish more than anything that I had the Weesai sweatshirt that I got. Just like the dopest black pullover, gold lettering Weesai. That was cool. That was super cool. I miss it very much. Yeah, anyway, what I was saying. Sorry. So last week I did 2 streams, and I'm going to do 2 streams this week too. Maybe 3. I don't know. But the first one, we drew. Oh, what's up, Nathaniel? Cool, man. I'm glad that you stopped by. So last week on Wednesday we drew Reginald, right? Good old Reggie, undead servant, and we learned a lot of things about him. We learned using the level 0 method. This looks like the ravings of a madman. I'm totally into this aesthetic. We learned a lot about Reginald. We learned a lot about what he is, or was, as a person who is not undead. And we sort of like informed that, or used that to inform what we know about Reginald as a character. So what I want to do today is prep for what I'll be doing tomorrow in the stream. I promise you, folks, that on Thursdays I would explain a little bit more about like games and whatnot. And I told you that tomorrow is going to be about DMing and setting up encounters and running through little scenarios. So what we're going to do today is draw a little... we're going to draw a little character, and it's going to come into play with what we talk about tomorrow. So, first things first. No, we've already done so many first things first. I guess what I mean is, like, we'll just get at it. I'm going to wake up my hands a little bit. Get my shit together. Make some fucking art, I guess, right? Yeah, so I kind of have this idea for this little creature. The real truth is that I have already drawn this creature, and I don't want to reuse that drawing per se. But I might gotta. So what is everyone up to today? Let me frame it differently. How has everyone been coping and surviving? I myself saved up with the wifey. You know what? I'll tell you a funny story. Oh, copious amounts of coffee. Yeah, fucking A. Straight up. So, in the past, my wife and I have been like fairly active individuals. Dave, salty, you just woke up and cooked some breakfast to catch my steam. That's excellent. I appreciate the fact that you woke up just for me. That's great. Like I was saying, my wife and I have in the past been pretty active people. Oh, man. Okay. I love the narration. That's great. He's going to tell us a story. But, so, we've in the past been pretty active people. And this panorama, this panini has really put a damper on that. Especially my wife. I've been able to, like, I ride my bike a lot. So even, like, once we opened for work, I, just try to stay a little bit active by riding my bike back and forth. Oh, hey, Zane. Good to see you. But my wife commutes to the suburbs for work, so she does not have that option. and it's like it's eating at her, you know. She uses like physical exercise as like a stress relief. So we saved up and we bought a Peloton. And it's cool. We just got it yesterday. I haven't had a chance to use it. Because I got my leg tattooed the day before we got a Peloton. It's like the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. But anyway, so I was just reminiscing back to the times that I've used, like, I used to have a rowing machine back when I was living by myself, and it had little games on it, little like exercise games. You could play. One of them was like catching fish or like dodging fish, I think. So I was looking up. I was just sort of daydreaming, like, oh, I wonder if there are any games to play on the Peloton. So I Googled that, and that is not what I found. What I found was a bunch of examples of people hacking their Peloton because it, like, I guess runs on like an Android operating system. So people are hacking it and using the capability of like the Android operating system to connect to the PlayStation network, and they're just straight up playing video games, playing PlayStation games on their Peloton, which just seems a little silly to me. But I really like it. I really like that there are people doing that, and I like that response exists. He's looking real bony. That was not my intention. Okay, cool. So, this little creature I haven't come up with a name for it yet. I imagine it's some sort of little fae. A little butt, some chunky legs. Oh, you know what? Does hacking my fancy bike machine void the warranty? It most certainly does void the warranty. Which makes me almost love it almost makes me love the drive that people have to hack it, because it's sort of I don't think of playing games and working out as being like polar opposites, but I would say that they are not adjacent. They're like on the wheel of the spheres of activity. There's like working out, and like there's a whole bunch of other stuff over here, you know? Whole lot of other list of daily activities. And I would say that like playing video games is over here. So like there's nothing that connects them, you know? I understand that like we want to be entertained while we're working out because working out sucks. But at the same time, it's pretty silly. Like, just play video games. If that's what you really want to do, just do it. No one's gonna stop you. You know, you're clearly an adult. You're an adult at least enough that you have a fancy bike machine, you know? But then again, damn the man, and do what thou wilt. And if that means you gotta void the warranty on your exercise equipment so that you can play Call of Duty while you work up a sweat, you fucking do it, man. You fucking do it. Hack the planet, as it were. He a thick baddie, though. Yeah, well, you know, a little bit. Trying to break it down. I want him to be more, you know, that cross section of cute but deadly. That's what I want. That's what I'm trying to get to. Not me personally, but in the drawing. That's what I want. I want, like, this thing would eat your face, but probably not try to kill you to do it. Like the guy who got Pokemon on his Tesla. Yeah, exactly. I don't, you know, do what you want. Like, go crazy, go wild. Like, you own it, so, you know, do it. Hack the planet. I think this thing's gonna have a little tail. But maybe it's got, oh, like a little chunky tail. Like, yeah. Ha. Oh, Rissa, I just realized that's you. I'm glad you came by. Rissa was one of my players from the before times. And now she's gonna run her own game. And I think that's pretty cool. And also, our regular and our Patreon supporter, Arya Snark, just played her first game of Dungeons & Dragons last night. And that's also really cool. Everybody playing games. About what he's holding? What is he holding? It's okay to be a baby player. I mean, well, it depends how you take that, I guess. Like, if you were a player, but also a baby, and in the sense that you're a baby player, then that's sort of weird. I don't know who taught you to be a player. If you're like, if you play babies, that's fucking weird. Maybe criminal. If you're just a little young player, that's okay. A new player, that's okay too. What up, Godofredo? Your player isn't a baby, but you're learning. I think you beat me to the punch. I think you knew where I was going with that. Oh, do we do little wings? Little grosso baby boy wings? I don't know. Let's see what happens if we make this head even proportionally larger. Whoa. Let's do that. Hey, what's up, Derek? It's not a dragon's egg, but it is an egg. You can attest that, you can attest that the level 0 method that I makes for cool characters that are pretty fleshed out. That's a really good review. Also, my voice just kept getting higher there. I was really found myself at a dead end in terms of what I was gonna do. I'm glad that you found the level 0 method to be helpful. I think it's a good method. That's why I made it. Hello, Venus. You thought it was a chicken egg and he was just a small boy. That's more correct. That is more correct. We'll even put some little dots on it so that we know that it's a thing. It's not just a blank space. I think we got to make the feet bigger though. Yeah, we'll do them at the same time. That way they can both proportionally grow. That's going to be a problem. That's what we're going to do though. They're going to be that big. What does that look like for us? It looks real weird. That's how it looks. A small boy. It's not quite a quail egg either. But I will say that it's an egg. Smaller than a dragon egg. Larger than a chicken egg. You want an armada of them? Yeah, okay. Okay. In the first campaign of my Monday night game that I ran, there was a wizard who I don't know that the party ever met him, but he existed and they got to explore his house, and he had a homunculus whose name was Lally, who was constantly trying to impress the party and be very helpful. Lally, the homunculus, took the players to show them where she lived. And it was a small ceramic bowl, just with like some water in it. And she famously said the line, "I washed myself in a bowl." And it was a line that will live forever in the Monday Night group. It's one of our table memories. Yes, you can imagine a small armada of these guys strolling up to a village, thinking they're hot shit, and all someone brings back is like, "I got an egg, guys." Yeah. That's pretty good. I think if there's more than one of them, that means they have to reproduce. So we're gonna have to make some sort of facsimile for genitalia here, or we gotta give them some clothes. Big hands too, maybe? Yeah, I like that. Yeah, okay. These feet are really big, though. This might be too far. Let's crank these bad Oscars down a touch. Still pretty big. Oh, I think I see the problem. Those big toes. Yeah, for gripping. I mean, I guess maybe this creature would have, like, something more akin to, like, talons or claws of some kind. I don't know. That's fun. Hey, so since we were talking about Level Eater, I'd gladly talk about Level Eater, but since we were talking about Level 0, that is part of my Patreon, which is where Wizard Wednesday started. If somebody would be so kind as to drop the Patreon. There we go, Neon. Ah, yeah. You're here. You're late. Of all those people I emailed back to me, got back to you at the same time. That's good. At the very least, they got back to you. That's okay. Yeah, so the Patreon is where I deposit all of the information. Oh my goodness, I just realized I forgot to upload last week's weekly sketch. And my dogs are mad about it. So I'll have to do that. I'll do that as soon as I'm done here. That's where I upload the finished versions of all these drawings, if I finish them. I also upload... I release, like, some thoughts that I have about some stuff regarding gaming. And I try to use it as a depository or a repository for, all the wisdom that I've learned about gaming over the last 25 years. Should give mana points for dropping the Patreon link. That's a good idea. That is a really, really good idea. And also good to see you, Super Fox. Glad you're joining us again today. Yeah, in all reality, like there's a lot of stuff that I should be doing. Streaming and Twitch as a media are very new things to me. So I'm still encountering like a lot of learning curve. And if anybody wants to be my stream manager, you reach out. You let me know. I don't know if I'm being serious or not, but I might be. Ah, that thumb is funky, man. Where would that be? Oh, okay. Oh, come on. Can you get tattoo credits to be a stream manager? Yeah, hell, that's probably the easiest way for me to pay for it. I'm only going to tattoo the things that I draw on the stream, though. So, your options are limited, but cool. Okay, well, that's looking like a mostly believable physiology, right? The egg snatcher. I'm so excited to go over this, what I have planned for tomorrow with this thing. It's going to be really, really cool. Very cool. Oh, I should update the stream info while I'm here. Let me do that. Okay. Drawing a lil egg snatching baddie for tomorrow's how do we put this? Tomorrow's encounter building tutorial. Do some digital art tags. We'll do role-playing? Roleplay. Ah, that's gonna be misleading. but it's going to be good. Oh, you don't see bit rewards anywhere. I did mention them when we were talking about mana points. Yeah. Huh. Okay. That's confusing. I guess that's what my... See, this is why I need a stream manager. I need someone to tell me what's going on. Where is Canula? That's a solid question. My wife is going to be very upset that I didn't brush my hair or put any product in before I came on the live stream. For those of you that don't know, my wife does hair. She's very, very talented. And it's somewhat of a shame that she married me, because I'm just a fucking mess. Just a damn troll. Just a troglodyte wearing a wizard robe. Okay. We can definitely go some places from there. The hood hides the locks. It does. Check this out. My hair is like getting pretty long. I've got like a good caveman mullet going on. Also, for those of you with beards, I can't be the only one that gets the curl right here, the mask beard is the bane of my existence. I can get a little ponytail. It's not great. My wife really hates it. But I can do it. Okay, so there's going to be some other things in this when I talk about it tomorrow. There's going to be most importantly, it's going to be a little treasure chest. You have a beard, but you don't leave the house enough to have that issue. I feel it. I can always tell when I've like done a lot of tattooing in the week. When I'm tattooing, because I spend so much time, so many hours around an individual person. I wear a KN95 the whole day. And that just like cups to my chin, and I get it's like a wave. It almost like curls up over it, really. Is that even gonna... This might look a little weird. Your wife hates it when you let the beard go wild? My wife hates it when I trim my beard. If I was not married to her or dating her, I would probably have I would have a lot less beard right now, just because it's such a pain to have with the mask. I would prefer not to have it, but she really likes it, so. There are heated combs that are made for beards and will undo the dent. I need that. I need that. You'll have to send the link in Discord. Oh, by the way, for those of you that are here, if you become a follower on my Patreon, you get access to the little community that we've got going on Discord. Just this morning, I was hanging out, streaming some Valheim on Discord, and I was getting to hang out with a couple new friends that I have made from Wizard Wednesday. Thank you very much. Aside from the Wizard Wednesday drawing that I've been doing, I've been building a wild magic table as a part of another project that I'm doing for Wizard Wednesday, and I'm really excited. I'm almost done with it. I'm in the formatting. I'm in the phase where I have to format the PDF, which is the most annoying portion of it, but it's cool because it means that I'm almost done. That should be up pretty soon. I was gonna try to have it done before March, but you know, stuff gets in the way. But it's pretty cool. It has it's got its own. There's a mechanic in it that I like to use for a lot of things, as a way of like. I like to build tabletop random generators. Do I have any product? Wait, I'll get back to that in a second. Do I have any product for my bread that I recommend? Jelly. No, but products for my beard that I recommend. You know what? There was one pomade that I had when I was on Ink Master. I don't remember where I got it. I think someone that got eliminated left it behind, but I don't know who it was. It was good though. In general, like, I just like to put oil in my beard. My wife hates it, absolutely hates it. She thinks it smells like dirt. But my favorite oil to put in is bergamot. I just like the smell, and I also think it makes my beard soft. You're half awake still, that's okay. Me too. So here's some cold brew and CBD. Crushed it. Jesus Christ. Better plug my phone in. Or later, it's going to be a problem. Okay. Yeah, but like overall, I know that there are a lot of guys that get really into beard products. One of the guys I work with, Rob Goodkind, he usually takes pretty good care of his beard. But I just get kind of lazy, to be honest. Like, I find that I can either worry about how I look, or I can worry about what I'm doing. This is just me personally, but I can't worry about both. Which is, I'm sure it's super nice to date me looking just looking rough most of the time, I assume. It's hard. Super hard. I actually really like the fact that we have to wear masks all the time because I have to do less. I can be a fucking wreck. And no one knows it. Well, I mean, probably like everybody knows that I'm a wreck, but all right. So I'll take these back up to full opacity, merge down, and then reduce them again. What up, Drax? Glad you made it. Whew. Let's kick this jaw way out. Mm-hmm. Is it a tusk? Is it a tooth? I don't know. French fried taters. Exactly. I'm glad that you got the reference. Come on. Kick that cheek out a little. Okay, still looking good. Yeah. Yes. Okay. All right. Do I have drawings for all of my encounters? No, but I do really... I tried it, like, if I'm in... Let me see. The first time that I realized that it might be a good idea was... I think it was the second plot arc of my first... Swallowed wrong, sorry. You do have the Onion Lord. For the first first Monday night group that I did, first Monday night campaign, the second storyline was a little bit more magical and fantastical than the first, and I had the players were still pretty new, and I wanted to describe to them the monsters without telling them what they were. And so I did my best to develop some, like, ballpoint pen drawings of them, just to try to convey, like, some motion. Anything that wouldn't take me too long to do, and that I could kind of pass around the table. I like doing drawings. Anytime that I can have something to hand my players, I like it. just because it's one thing to tell a story with words, but if you can give them a visual of what you're describing, or you can give them, like, you know, a little taste of what you're describing, it can go so much farther, you know? And I think that for any young DMs or any people that are out there considering becoming a DM or a GM, whatever you want to call it, I would say, like, don't forget to use multiple senses. You know, there's a lot to be said about the theater of the mind, and just describing your way through things, but we don't all learn the same way as a species, you know? And I think that we can work to be more inclusive of the way that we tell stories and of the way that we engage in a tabletop or role-playing game, just in terms of what tools we use to build the world. You know, like, if you're building a tavern and you find some music, or this is a long way to go for it, but if you want to make some food that goes along with what you're describing, like, you will get immersion from your players, and that's kind of like, you know, that's one of the reasons that we play, right? Is because we want to be involved in the creation of a world. Yeah, cool. In fact, one of my coworkers, got me the Dungeons and Dragons cookbook as part of, like, a little Christmas gift, a little holiday gift. And it's really good. I made some salmon from it a couple weeks ago, and it was legit. It's a good time. Really, really good. We used to have, in the first iteration of our Monday night game, we were gaming at we're actually gaming at Bobbert's house. If Bobbert's in here, maybe he'll say, "Hey, it was me. It was my house." But he and another one of our players would make food for us all the time, and it was usually like, it was always homemade food, but it would be like, there's a lot of, like, stews and soups, and I always thought that kind of, like, added to the vibe that we had, and I liked it. I always really, really liked it. I recommend do that as much as you can, and use any tool that you have. Use it. What up, Drax? Thank you for the emotes. Put the emote on the Discord also. Ooh, I think... Yeah, that should be pretty easy to do, right? I can mess around and do that. Are there more emotes? Not until I up my follower count and subscription, my sub count. At that point, I'll do some. Maybe we can have a vote if it gets to that point, what we do for our next emote. Maybe it'll be the Onion Lord. Maybe it'll be the face of lovable Reginald. Bob Jones, so good to see you. Not a goblin, but yes, an egg thief nonetheless. And I'm really glad that you tuned in when you did, because I want to... These next 2 lines go out to you. That's for my boy, Bobby. You know, I promised that there would be celebrities that would stop by. Bob Jones is one of those celebrities. You might know him as 1/3 of the Ink Master Season 13 finalists. He specializes in being adorable and biomech. Yeah. Okay. Good stuff. Like the... Oh, dude, Bob Jones does great dog drawings. He posted like a corgi mech thing a couple days ago. It was ridiculous. Real truth. Sometimes Bob Jones posts drawings, and they're so cool that I feel the need to prove myself to a quiet room, and I get out my iPad and I have to draw something cool. So, Bob Jones, you inspire me. Yeah, that's Bob Jones. Bobby Blowout is Bob Jones. Oh my god. What does no beanie Bob look like? Even more attractive, actually. Speaking of dogs. Ooh, oh, wait. The Corgi Warhammer shirt. Oh, wait, do you mean the one that I drew, Arya? Was it a sword? Was it a corgi sword? Yeah, it looks good. You're moving? Where are you moving? Arya, let me see if I can find it. It's got to be in here somewhere, right? What the hell was I drawing that day? Was it this day? Magical items day? Yeah, there we go. That's right. Oh, that thing is fucking sick. I forgot about that. Okay. You know what? If I get 5 new subs by next week, I'll finish this and I'll make it into a t-shirt. I'll put this on the back. That way it's not like weirded out on the front. And you know what? Maybe I'll put a corgi face on the front. I'll do like where the corgi's face would be. That's what I'll do. 5 new subs by next week, and we'll do it. Okay. Oh, I do have t-shirts up, by the way. Moving into your girlfriend's house? What? Bob, I didn't know that you had a girlfriend. Oh, shit. Okay, well. Okay. Guess I'll finish it then. Yeah, I don't totally understand it either, Bob Jones, but I'm working on it. BJ, what is your girlfriend's name, dude? Tell us about her. Okay, tight. Well, that's super cool. I'm gonna go a little bit extra long today, I think, in my drawing time. So I'll try to I'll take a break and I'll finish that while I'm on here today. Should have made it 10. God damn it! Cut myself too low. You're on a chairlift at the mountain watching me on Twitch? That's amazing. That's super fucking amazing. I really want to come out and hang out with you guys and do some snowboarding. I've never done it. And I've always wanted to. And now that I have friends that live on a mountain, I should probably do it. How do you gain more mana? Yeah, you gotta watch the stream, dog. What do you want me to do? I will gift you this day. You tell me what perk you're trying to buy, and I'll do it. You only want to subscribe and follow Kelly. There's a lot of cool streamers on here, man. You should check it out. There's a lot of cool shit. I removed that one, Drax. Yeah, that's gonna be a bit point or a bit reward. That's right. I should make an OnlyFans. I don't know what it would be. You could do that. I realized that if you were to use the bit unlocks and cast, I think, Wish and Time Stop, you could effectively get me to be an apparel designer for like 50 or 60 bucks. What do you want me to draw, Babo? Let me not call you Babo. That's what I call my... what do you want me to draw? I'm not going to call you Blowout. Okay. Looks good. Set that as the reference layer. Make a couple more for ourselves. Oh, that's a low-ass threshold. Good golly. The audio cuts out every single time I start talking. I'm sorry. I'm gonna text you later today. I've got an idea about something. I think I'd like to run a D&D game on Discord for some Ink Masters. Just play a game that either has like, maybe we do like a 3 or 4 episode arc to get through a little story, and I don't know, maybe do a couple people, a couple different things. I didn't get to play with Angel when we were in the loft. I'd really like to play with her. Oh, shit. Wait, what did I fix? I'd love to do it. It'd be really cool to have the time. I know that it's difficult to get everybody together, but that's my goal. I think I would stream it, but I don't know that I would stream it on Twitch. I think what I would do is, like, maybe I would stream it on the Discord channel. I can control, like, who listens to it. I can control, like, who speaks and whatnot if I do it that way. That's just kind of my instinct right now, is like, keep it kind of like members only, you know? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I can set who would be able to talk and whatnot. Yep. That's how the Discord's set up right now, actually. There's depending on what tier you are in the Patreon, that determines, like, what level of stuff you can see. Good. Good, I'm glad you like those ideas. Okay. All right, Bobby Jones. Really good to see you. I'll talk to you soon. Have a good time skiing. Don't die. Oh, sick! What up, herpes? Suplex. I'm gonna call you Suplex. Suplex is also in my Monday night game. He was the inventor of the funniest thing that I have ever heard in any D&D game, which is how the fuck am I going to explain this? His ranger was kind of a hick, and he was put into a jam in a big city where he had to describe what day of the week something happened. And he began to just rattle off nonsensical days of the week. And he repeated Mud's Day. Yeah, I know who you are, Cole. But thank you for the clarification. Yeah, he was like making up days of the week that rangers might have. And he said Mud's Day, named off a couple other things like Grass Day, and then said Mud's Day again. And it somehow the idea of having like a day of the week repeat twice and just calling it second, like if you had first and second Tuesday, is for some reason like just makes my soul cackle in glee. Second Mud's Day. Funniest shit I've ever goddamn heard. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this egg thief is going. I think this is going to be a nice encounter. Suplex is also part of the group that I used to playtest my level 0 theories and methods. He came out with a pretty cool half-orc named Forg. It's a great half-orc name. Forg recently got an admirer at the Inn of the Riff and Griffin. Oh my. Sick. Okay. Oh, man. I think it's probably time that I come up with a name for this thing. Thinking something like... I don't know. I think this is like a mischievous species of fairykin that are native to the prime material plane. That's the plane that everyone lives on. You definitely did, man. Fork definitely got a secret admirer, and I love it. Or not a secret admirer. What's her name? I can't remember. Gata. That's right. She likes your big, strong muscles and your set jaw. And you seem like a straight shooter and a nice guy. You think that, Arya, you think that this guy's name should be Gage? I'm kind of down with that. Do we have any other any recommendations for the name? He's creepy and cute like the kid in Pet Sematary? You think the kid in Pet Sematary is cute? It's not so cute when he cuts your Achilles tendon off. Oh. Oh, God. That scene. You know, even though it's a lesser movie, my least favorite Pet Sematary scene, or rather, like, the one that upsets me the most, is not in Pet Sematary 1, it's in Pet Sematary 2. Which is not a good movie. Or anything, really. But there is a scene where somebody kills somebody else with a dirt bike by, like, pulling it up into a wheelie and then with the tire grinding off their face. And it just really, really upsets me. My brother and I, when we were young, we couldn't always go camping. Like, I remember that we lived in this house for a little while that was, like, by a smaller highway. And so there wasn't really much, like, wilderness. Not until later, really, when we were both in high school. But we would camp out in the backyard, and we would get a little tent, and sometimes we would like take an extension cord out there and we would watch movies. And I remember that we watched Pet Sematary 2 like all alone outside on a TV in a tent. It's very strange, but it was really good. It was really fun. That's the same brother that I mention in Level Eater when I talk about skills that you develop as... Or Level Eater, I gotta stop. That's the same brother that I mention in Level 0 when I talk about the skills that we develop in our childhood. We built this fort one summer that was like... Oh, man. There's no reason that we're not dead. There's no reason that we didn't die doing this. Maybe we did, and we're just dealing with purgatory afterward. But we used to live in our backyard, like in the woods behind our house, rather. There was a gravel pit. And it was still active when we lived there. Not very often, but to some extent active. And we dug into the outside of the area that they had like piled up. And we built a fort into this like makeshift mining tunnel that we had like supported by cutting like tree branches that were probably like as big as my wrist. And like making a frame out of them as if that was sufficient at all to keep it from collapsing. And I remember there was a big rain one weekend, and we didn't get to go out there for a couple days. And when we came back, it had totally collapsed. And it was deep, man. That tunnel that we dug in the side of that gravel pit was way too deep. It was so dangerous. So incredibly reckless. That'll work. Datum every time. Every single time. Zoomed in on a crotch, man. That's weird. Very, very weird that keeps happening. Oh, excellent, Drax. I'll see you in there in a little bit, I'm sure. What does this look like? Yeah, okay, cool. Have you discovered your mutagen? You have dick sense? You might. You might. You know, maybe this would be interesting to some of you. I think that Spider-Man has been my favorite superhero for a while. I kind of grew out of a love of superheroes in the in the same kind of way that like I used to like them when I was a teenager. But the more I learn about Spider-Man, he just, like, that character just gets a lot of really good writers. And there was one not too long ago. Well, I mean, it was probably like, shit, the dick sense. I don't remember what storyline it's in, but there was something heartbreaking in one of the Spider-Man stories in the last couple of years where he, oh, what about? You know, just hanging out, drawing an egg thief. But the idea that Spider-Man's Spidey sense, that his, like, sense of danger was actually what was compelling him toward all the crime, and that he was putting himself in danger intentionally, knowing that, like, that his, how do I put it? Almost like this thing that was meant to preserve his life was threatening it and putting him in danger intentionally, or that he was, running toward fear constantly just to preserve other human life. I think is like, it's kind of heartbreaking, man. And then Doc Ock, that whole storyline just did him raw, man. Color packing gray? Yeah, that's a terrible idea, dude. That's a bad idea. Was it gray wash or was it opaque? Opaque? Yeah, it's tough, man. Very, very tough. Yeah, oh, man. Yeah, I've definitely been in those situations where I was just digging my hole deeper. Yeah, that's more interesting. We're going to go with that. Yep. Oh, word, Cole. Yeah, I'm really glad that you stopped by. Let's play some games today. Text me when you get off work. Yeah. Ow, man. Yeah. You gotta take it slow. You gotta take it slow with what you what you get involved in, because you can get out of your depth pretty fast. I think they're gonna look nice. Yeah, I'm liking the eyes too. It's like almost making me dizzy. Look at all these stripes. Okay. Coming along. I think we're gonna have to add like a different color for the underbelly to like. Yeah, I definitely think to sell it, we're gonna need something. We're gonna need like. Let's see what happens if I do this at like a lower opacity. I bet I could probably do it on the same layer. Ugh. Pardon me. Cool. Gives us a sense of like some internal space versus external space. I think it's good. Well, I mean, there's ways to do both. You just gotta learn how to do them, you know? I know people that do black and gray full time, but only use opaques, you know. And there's a lot of tricks in between. You just gotta make sure that the person that's teaching you is, you know, you gotta do it their way. Because there's a lot you gotta learn before you can understand how to really experiment in a good way, you know? Is that what I'm doing? Was that just running straight white over it? Yeah. Okay. Forgot where I was for a second. Yeah, it's looking good. A lot of character in here. I kind of dig it. Oh. If I run this over the eyes. I don't know, let's go crazy. Yeah. I like it. I think I need to run some of this onto the ears a little bit. Maybe I can get a little texture there. Yeah, okay. That was the right choice. Then maybe... Is it too much if we do dots on the cheek? No, I don't think that's too much. I think it's okay. Just get some more texture up in there. Of course, I'm being pretty cavalier and just like smashing color around in these things. I need to be more aware of my outline. Like this is just sloppy. Slabby. Bring that down. Yeah, for sure. Cool. I like it, man. Look at this little character. Look at this little guy. Oh, I'm glad you think so, Arya. I'm glad that you like the dots as well. Yeah, this guy's pretty sick. Although I do think maybe I reduce that a little. Yeah. Yeah, it's not quite so tweaked out to go back in and... What? I don't know. Maybe that's good. Would it get a little bit better if we make that a little darker overall? Maybe a little less color. Ooh. I don't know what I think, but I know for a fact that we're gonna start working on this chest of treasure. Zane, thank you for saying so. I want him to look mean. All right. Where's my egg? I'm just gonna take the L on this one. What? What's wrong? He's mad. He's big mad. Ooh, wait a minute. That should probably... Yep, there needs to be a black line there. Let me do that before I forget. No, I don't think it would make it. Okay, that's good. That'll probably make sense once I... Oh, wow, where's... Wow. Is the chest where they keep the eggs or where they get the eggs from? That is a good question. I think in this case, it's not related. Oh, what a gross color. Gold with black in it is disgusting. It's so gross. They've been pooping and touching their eyes for sure. Yes. Yes. I think you're right about that. Oh. We're on to like a little musical vibe that makes me wish that I could listen to the Hackers soundtrack. What a time to be alive, right? The 90s. Do like a kind of a red leather on these handles, I think. Differentiate it from the kind of gray, yellow, brown that's in the wood. I did say hackers. The Hacker soundtrack is seriously great to listen to. I love it. I really do like it. And you have the Hackers. You have the Hacker soundtrack on vinyl. That's. I don't know if that's really cool or really nerdy. I think it's probably really cool. I think I'm gonna go with really cool. Well, it's your time to bounce. Hey, Mr. Godofredo, I'm super happy that you came by. I really, really am. I also didn't know that you were from Spain. That's even cooler. Thanks for coming. Thanks for thanks for staying up late to see us. See you next week, or see you tomorrow if you wanna stop by for a little tutorial on how to build scenarios. Yeah, come by tomorrow at noon. We'll do the same thing. Well, not the exact same thing, but you know what I'm saying. I'll see who else I can get to stop by. You watch Hackers like 4 or 5 times a year just to show it to people who haven't seen it before. Who do you hang out with that has not seen Hackers before? Because there's lots of people in the world that you could be friends with. And I don't know that you need to give those people any more time. What fucking layer is this on? Oh man, that's real weird. Oh, yikes. What is going on here? So strange. Okay. You're making them your friend by showing them Hackers? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's acceptable. I think I need to add another layer of shadow, just because this stuff back here would be even a little bit more dark, even a little bit darker, is what I mean. Need to start like packing some darker shadows into these. This part here near the edge of this chest that faces the light would be, it would appear visually darker. Because of color context, otherwise known as color theory. As outlined by the great painter and artistic mind Joseph Albers, who wrote the literal book on color theory called The Interaction of Color in right around I think 1917 is when he wrote it. I might be wrong about that. But if anyone is a young artist and watching this stream, I highly recommend picking that book up. It's like one of the most fucking amazing things I've ever really poured my mind into. And it's a deep, inexhaustible well. Hey, that's right. That's right. I'm playing a little bit longer today. I really wish I had my splash assets up and running so that I could do that, and I could just take the dogs out real fast because they probably need it. But I don't. Okay. All right, let's get into some soft shapes. Nope, that's not the right one. Okay. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad that you think that 2 hours of sitting and streaming means that I deserve a break. I appreciate your support. Aw, minor restoration. Okay, well, then you are going to get a very special, unfinished surprise. I'll just loop it for you. I'll show you. I was going to show, or offer to show it today anyway. So, give me a second. I've got a thing for you. I will. Give me... Let me segue it. But I don't want to forget what I'm doing right now. Okay. This thing's looking really good. I really like the way that it's going. We got to build up a little bit more detail and some stuff, but it's good. Okay. I have been waiting to unveil this. Let's see how far we are. Is that my palette layer? Okay. Maybe I'll even just, like, start working on this. Let me see. What did I finish last? Is that one... How operable is this? I believe this is just my animation layer. Or just my animation file. Oh, my mouth just totally disappears right there. That's creepy. But that's me running. Oh man, that's really gonna bother the shit out of me. Okay, wait, hold on. I think that was just to mark my progress. Fuck, did I lose it? This one? Yeah. Okay, I gotta go take care of them, but I'm gonna loop this. Oh, hold on. Okay. I turned invisible for a second. I'll be right back. Thank you very much. All right, kids, come on. Let's go. All right, I'm back. The kids were very happy. Very, very happy. Ooh. All right. So let's see. Oh, hi, Bam. Hi. They almost never come in here to visit me. What are you doing? I think it was just Bam coming in to tell me that he loves me. Oh, I can hear him playing in the living room. They have energy now. I wish I could. I'll when I take them for a walk today, I'll like take a little video and I'll upload it to Discord. For any of you that follow me, you know what? For any of you that are Patreon supporters, you get access to the Discord channel where we hang out and play games together and talk about stuff. Talk about pups. Here, I'll drop it for you. Cool. Oh my goodness. My goodness. A lot of drawing done today. Doing good stuff. They are tearing it up in the living room right now. All right, let's do... We're almost ready to call this one done. At least insofar as it has use to me. I like that they're like bright white right now. Looks like he got like a manicure. Oh, well. No, that's not right. Mozzarella is angry. I think she's trying to get Bam to play with her. And he doesn't want to do it. He's saying, no thank you, ma'am. I would not like to do that. That's not right. What fucking color was this? This one? Yeah. Yeah! Why is that so bright? Another crotch zoom. Yep. He kind of looks like he might be like a little bit reptilian though, so maybe he wouldn't even have proper like a penis or exterior genitalia. I think they have like I think most reptiles have a cloaca, like birds. I got some science nerds in here. That's right, isn't it? Yeah. Is it cloaca or cloaca? Cloaca? It's more fun to say cloaca. I agree. Okay, what do we need? I think this treasure chest. Whoa, no, that's not. First off, I think it needs some like fucking yellow. Cloaca waka. I like that. I really like that. Fozzie Bear has had that surgery of Fozzie's business? What? What is happening? Oh, fuck. There we go. Damn. Is there a procedure that I can get to give myself a cloaca? I feel like, I don't know, it could be beneficial, right? I mean, if I could cut down the number of holes that I have, it seems like it would be worth, I don't know, something. What layer is this on? What on earth? Jeez. Okay, so this is like, this is a pain in the dick move, but it's necessary. Gotta copy and paste that, and then make it darker. Reduce some saturation. And then erase the parts that are toward the front. That means I also need to... Shit, I just need to do it with the whole layer. It's bad for humans because of the risk of infection through the bladder. That makes some amount of sense, yeah. Risk of infection through the bladder. Where's Kane? We need Canula. He needs to be here for these jokes. You're DMing them directly to him? Well, that's okay. He's gonna appreciate the fact that he's missing the context. I think it'll play well. Okay. Yes. There we go. I think it also just needed more. Yeah, I like that more now. Okay. Good God. Give me a moment. Hey! Knock it off. Going buck wild. One of my dogs absolutely hates the neighbor dog upstairs. goodness. All right. I think I'm good with it. We might add a little bit of maybe some green around it for context. Oh, I wish I hadn't done that. Shit. Well, that's okay. Ooh, or no, maybe he's in a dungeon. Yeah, okay. Gonna put everything in a group so I can move it all over. Nope. The fuck? Okay. And wow. Oh, well, you'll have to tune in tomorrow to find out what exactly happened. Oh, man. Okay. Pardon me. All right, I think I'm going to get these dungeon blocks in and then maybe call it for today. I was going to try to see how close to 4 hours I could get, but I don't think it's going to happen. We'll approach it slowly. You know, maybe next week we'll get to 4. For today, we're just going to get close to 3. And that's going to have to do it, I think. Shit, it might take me longer to do this than I think. I might be here until 4. Haha, this dungeon corner rules. I'm just gonna draw more shit made out of stone. More stone bricks everywhere. I'm glad you like it, are you? Thank you very much for saying so. I think we can come back in here and add, like, even more detail. If we want to. I don't know if we want to. I'll probably add some more at some point. We could even do... Yeah, this will be cool. This will be really cool. I think if I can get it to work, what am I looking for? Graffiti set? Let's try this. I don't love that as much as I thought I would. It's gonna have to be it's gonna be a tougher problem to solve, but I think there's something cool there. Anyway, for now, that's what we're gonna call it. I think we got a cool looking thing. He looks like real bright. All right, well, the treasure chest really needs some work to, like, catch up with where he is. How do I like that? Oh, man, that's just so... Oh. Maybe just a little bit. Okay. Whew. Well, thank you very much for saying that you like it. I really like it too, and I think maybe we'll revisit it. You know, maybe we'll drop everything out except for this little dude and, you know, put him on a t-shirt or something. Ooh. Wait. Bladow. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I really kind of like him. I really think that we might put him on a t-shirt. Sans treasure chest. We'll see. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Drop it in the chat, or yeah, let me know otherwise. Oh, we like totally fucked up our little backdrop here. Whatever. Too late now. When did he get a tiny dick? He got a tiny dick like from the beginning. I think it's even in the sketch. Well, they might. Maybe all of my shirts will have dicks on them. Could be worse fate. Regardless, thank you again for stopping by. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed watching me draw. I hope that you had some laughs. I hope that you enjoyed cameo appearances by TV's Bob Jones from Ink Master. Follow me on Patreon, you know? Become a subscriber and see where this all goes. Join me next week on another Wizard Wednesday when we draw, or tune in tomorrow for what I'm tentatively calling Thaumaturgy Thursday, when I'm going to explain how to build a scenario and how to play through one, and you'll get to see this guy in action. And I'm going to write a name on it for Arya. What was it? Gage, right? Well, that's a weird G. That's like a Mickey Mouse G. Okay. I'm not even sure I'm supposed to... I don't even think I can say what I just said. Nah, that's too fluid. Why did I do this now? Right in the middle of when I was saying goodbye. Gage. Say it again. Thank you very much. I had a blast with you. See some of you tomorrow. See the rest of you next week. Peace.